unknown bogey, and yes, I'm drinking a beer. Happy 2015 to everybody. Thanks for subscribing. You guys been sticking with me for a long time here. Let's just do something simple tonight. Let me show you something. These right here. Made them myself. Yes, I did. I'm going to show you how to make them. We're just going to make a simple chili, put it in this, and that's going to be it tonight. So, let me show you how I made those. Let me get you down to where the action is. Alright, so you got a 325 degree preheated oven. Excuse me. I've got this on a cookie sheet. I don't know what size this bowl is, but we're going to invert or put a flour tortilla on top of that and bake it in the oven. Let me grab a tortilla. Alright, flour tortilla. And you know what? Actually, I could use a bigger one. These are a little bit small, and I don't have anything smaller for it to work. So we're just going to work with what we have. So, first things first, take a little cooking spray, spray down your, well, that. And what I like to do is just kind of mold it around a little bit, pinch a few corners, so it kind of makes a bowl. It'll kind of hold its shape a little bit. Grab your cooking spray, spray it again into a 325 preheated oven. In my oven, about 12 minutes. Alright, we're waiting for that taco or flour tortilla to set up in the oven. Meantime, let's do this. Take a drink of beer. Let me get you down, where the action is, I guess. Holy cow. Alright, I got you in there. 1 pound of ground beef. Like I said, this is going to be a real simple chili. You make your chili how you want it. So right now I'm browning up the ground beef while we're waiting for that shell to come out. And yeah, let's turn this burner down a little bit. I got it on high. So I'll turn it down to about a medium high, right down in there. I'll finish up browning up this ground beef, and as soon as my timer goes off, which is in about 5 minutes, we'll pull that flour tortilla out and I'll show you what we have. Alright, flour tortilla is out of the oven. Let's show you what we got. Flip you around, focus you down. Oh yeah. There you go, right there. That's it. Just kind of bakes up nice, so you gently pull it off and you let it cool. Set it somewhere and let it cool. Now this chili recipe makes, oh boy. I always forget about that zoom, don't I? This chili recipe makes about 4 portions, so you really only need to make 4 of those. Well, that's what it says anyway. I am following a recipe. One I haven't tried, so we're all going to get educated together. Still browning the hamburger. We'll be back in a minute. Alright, there's our ground beef in this pan right here. Showed you the flour tortilla. I did all these kind of ahead of time, so I've got 4 of them here. Alright. This ground beef, throw in 1 diced up jalapeno. Yeah, can't find my tablespoons, but I'm going to call this a tablespoon. 3 tablespoons of chili powder. 1, 2, 3. Little chili powder never hurt anybody. Looks like I need more. You know what? I have more. There we go. Throw a little more on there. That should be good right there. Give this a stir. Now I did not drain the ground beef, so everything is in the pot, including whatever liquid the ground beef yielded. And we're just going to stir this around, and we're just going to simmer it for just a few minutes. I'm going to turn my heat down. I had it down on about like a medium high. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit more, because that turn it down to medium, because that ground beef and all that chili powder and everything kind of soaked up the juice that was in the pan. So we're just going to let this simmer for a couple of minutes here. Alright, we're back. Okay, we've got our ground beef. We have 1 pound of ground beef. I diced up a jalapeno pepper. It was a pretty good sized one. It was probably about that big. 3 tablespoons of chili powder. Let's add in 2 14.5 ounce cans of diced tomatoes with garlic and onion with the juice, but not the lid. There's 1. There's 2. We're also going to add in 2 16 ounce cans of light red kidney beans, which I have drained and rinsed, so it's just the beans. There's 1 there, there's 2 there. We're also going to add in 1 8 ounce can of tomato sauce, minus the lid. We got that. We're also going to add 1 14.5 ounce can of beef broth. Oh yeah. Alright, we're going to stir all this stuff up, and I'm going to turn my heat back up now. I kind of had it on medium to medium low, but now that we have all this juice in there, we have to let this chili simmer. I'm going to turn her back up. I'm going to get it bubbling, then I'm going to reduce it, reduce the heat once it's bubbling, and let it simmer for a while. And we will be back. Alright, so we are back. Here's what I'm going to do. Just because there was just chili powder was pretty much the only spice that I put in there. That's what the recipe called for. I want it a little bit hotter. So here's what I'm going to do. A little bit of sriracha. And if I'm blocking your view, yeah, too bad, so sad. I'm just going to line this bowl with a little bit of sriracha sauce. Alright. Okay, there's our chili. It's simmering, and I'll tell you what. You can actually see the line right here. This is what it was up to, where the spoon is. It's simmered down that much in about 55 minutes. So the recipe says to partially cover and simmer for 30 to 40 minutes until it's thick enough for you. Yeah, I just left the cover off. So here's what we have. We've got the sriracha right there. Let's come in for some of this chili. using the wrong spoon. Here's why. Because I like it thick. So I'm just going to use a spatula, a slotted spatula, drain out some of the juice. And by the way, this is the reason why I'm not putting it on a plate. Let's say somebody wants to start breaking into this flour tortilla and it's on a plate and it's this juicy, then the juice just runs all over the plate. It just ruins it. So I'm serving it in a bowl. That's what I'm doing. There we go, right there. I think that's enough of that. So let me grab this spoon and just throw a little juice on there. Ooh, I think that's going to be good. Now I know that's really super hot, so I'm not going to bite into that right now. I'm going to let that cool and we'll be back for the taste test. Yeah, forgot, man. Cheddar cheese. We need the cheddar cheese. You could add sour cream, whatever you want on it. We're just doing it simple tonight. We'll be back for the taste test.
Larry, I'm gonna go to bed.
Hear that? Hear that? We're back for the taste test. Let me show you what I got going on here. Ooh, there it is. Cheese, chili, and one of them flour tortillas that I just made. Well, not just made. Well, let's give it a taste test. Stir this bad boy up a little bit. Well, you know, let me move you out a little bit. Ooh, it still looks pretty hot. You know, I have to say, it's a very, very simple chili. Not much to it. But I do have my sriracha in here and I can taste that. And I'm liking it. So, a pound of ground beef, the beans, jalapeno. Oh, speaking of jalapeno, this recipe is a keeper. Yeah, so you know what we do with a keeper recipe, don't you? We go hot pickle on it. Don't worry. Those jalapenos go right in my chili. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you subs. If you like this video, thumbs up. You can certainly subscribe. Take care.